Hello everyone, it's your girl Quoia Renae and I'm back with another video. So today I just wanted to do a video on how to record YouTube videos on your iPhone. So if you're on a budget like me and you be having hard times, you can't afford no expensive cameras, okay, then you can definitely make it do what it do with your phone. If you have an Android or a Samsung, I feel like you can do the same thing on an Android, although this video is more so geared towards iPhone users. No shade, I know you can still do the same thing if you want to record some good quality videos. I know Samsung has some really bomb cameras, so just find a good app and then I feel like you'll be good. This video, like I said, is more so geared towards iPhone users. So with that being said, I'm just going to start off with the basics. So when you're recording on your iPhone or your phone or phone period, I'm not even gonna say iPhone, so you want to make sure that you're looking at this small circle on your phone, or you want to make sure that you're looking at the lens on your phone. It's kind of hard to focus on it because you want to look at yourself, but if you're looking at yourself, it looks like I'm looking all over here instead of looking over here, because if I'm looking at the lens, it looks like I'm looking at y'all. You want to make sure that you're making eye contact with your viewers. You don't want to be looking over here and be like, girl, yeah, so this is what happened, and someone said, no, you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you're focusing on the lens, and you also want to make sure that your phone is hot dog style. You don't want to let it be like this. You don't want your phone facing this way, because then when you record, you're going to have those black sides of the screen, and then don't nobody really care to look at no video like that. So you want to make sure that you're recording hot dog style when you're recording with your iPhone. Also, what you want to do is try to make sure that you're recording in some good quality. I think you can go into your camera settings and make sure that you're recording in HD or 1080p. The higher the quality of your videos, the more space it takes up. So you also have to be mindful of that. You don't want to take up too much space, but you want to make sure that your videos are as good as quality as possible, because you're recording on your iPhone and iPhones are only so good, you know. So but if you are able to finesse and do some stuff with some different apps, then you can make it do what it do. So the second thing is, a lot of people, when I see them recording on their phone, they don't have their screen on AE lock. So it's like they're shifting in and out of focus. Like if you can see me like this, you see how the light is like going in and out and stuff, versus if I AE lock it, I can tap on the screen, I can shift up the lighting, shift down the lighting. I really wish I can screen record so I can let you all know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm able to screen record, but what you're going to do, if you have an iPhone, you can tap on the screen, shift up the lighting like I said. Of course, that's too high. You can shift down the lighting. I like to shift down my lighting when I'm doing makeup tutorials and I want to get close up of my eyeshadow. I like to shift down, and that lowers the lighting. Or you can just tap the screen and then just lock it in place. You're going to hold down that, it's going to be a square that pops up. It's a yellow square and it's like a little sun next to it. The sun is what you're shifting up and shifting down to control the lighting that you want on your phone. So me, I just like for mine to be in the middle, but I like to press and hold it so it can lock it. And then now when I move, you don't see like the light shifting in and out of focus. It's just pretty much staying on me. Yeah, so you want to make sure that you hold down on that box, the yellow box, and then the AE lock is called AE lock, y'all, and it's going to lock the screen in place. That way your lighting won't be shifting in and out of focus, you won't be shifting in and out of focus, and your videos will be much more quality, because I can always, sometimes you can tell when people record on their iPhone versus recording just on like a good camera. And sometimes people be amazed. Sometimes people be like, you record on your iPhone? Yes, I record on my iPhone. And my videos are able to come out better quality because I've learned how to finesse some stuff and how to do some stuff. So, you know, to make my videos some good quality. So the next thing that I do with my iPhone, guys, is I also have like this flexi stand, a good camera holder or a good camera stand or a phone stand. What I use is this flexi phone holder. I got it from Amazon. I'm going to actually insert a picture of it, and then I'm also I guess I should link it in the description box below, the link for the flexi phone holder. And what it does is it actually moves and it flexes and it twists, and I can do whatever. I can like move my camera around to, I don't really want to move it now because I don't feel like putting it back in place. Move my camera around and flex it, and it'll still stay in place. Although I do have like I kind of bootlegged it a little bit. I got some string tied to the ring light and tied to the flexi stand, because the stand is, it has like this piece that you can either, you can tighten the screw and you can attach it to whatever. So you can even attach it to a bed and watch movies on your phone if you want to. But me personally, I just use it to record my videos, and I attach it to my ring light. I have the string, like I said, it's not a string, it's more so like it was like a belt, like a stretchy belt. It was used for my pants. Yeah, I know it's a real bootleg, but I used it for my pants. I used the belt, I tied the belt to the flexi holder, and then I tied it to the ring light, and that's how it's holding my phone in place. It also has a phone holder attached to the top of it, and it's able to fit any phone. So if you have a Plus or if you have a smaller phone, it's able to fit most of all phones. If you have an Android, I'm sure it's able to fit an Android as well. Like I said, I'm going to try if I can still find it on Amazon. I'm sure it's still on Amazon. I'm going to try to link it down below so you all can get it if you want to. If you don't have a camera holder, just finesse some stuff, like stack some books. If you got a pillow, put the pillow on top of the books, and kind of, because I feel like your phone stay up when it's sitting on something softer, but it got like a harder platform underneath what's soft. So if you don't have a camera holder, or if you can't afford a camera holder right now, mine was, I don't think it was that much. I think it was under $20. So if you don't have a camera holder, what you can do is stack some books, put it on the pillow. If you got a little stuffed animal, you can put your phone in the stuffed animal. Just try to finesse to do what you got to do so you can make these videos. So the next thing that I want to talk about is lighting. So of course, you know, if you don't want to go out and buy any ring lights or soft boxes or any expensive lighting or anything, what you can do is situate yourself wherever you set up in front of your window at your home, or you can use a lamp from Walmart. You can use I would suggest using the lighting from just your room or just your house alone, because it's definitely not going to be that good quality of lighting. Like if I just use the lighting in my room alone, it won't look good. Right now, what I'm personally using is actually a ring light and a soft box. I got them both from Amazon. The ring light I think was about $100. The soft box was $60. It came with two. I only use one though. I don't use the other one. I don't know what happened with the other one. I think the light broke. I need to buy another bulb, something. And also I don't, even if it did work, I just don't feel like I need it because I don't have the space, because I'm recording in my room. I don't feel like I need two soft boxes. I feel like this is okay. But I have my ring light in front of me. Of course, like I told y'all, the camera holder stand thing is attached to the ring light, and then I have my soft box situated in the back of the ring light. You also, guys, want to make sure that you have your phone in front of your lighting. You don't want to have your phone somewhere in the back of your lighting, because that don't make sense. That don't make sense. So you want to make sure that you have your phone in front of your lighting. Oh, I was going to show y'all how the lighting in my room looks alone with just the ring light. I'm going to show y'all how it looks with just the ring light. This is how it looks with just the ring light. So it's a little bit less light. It looks kind of darker on this side. It's okay. I guess you can use a ring light alone if you want to, but I just like that extra light, and I feel like it does something great for me. And this, of course, is just the lighting in my room, which is terrible. And I'm gonna turn the ring light off because I turned my softbox off. So I'm gonna turn the ring light off and show you all how it looks just with lighting in my room. And this is how it looks with just my lighting alone in my room. It don't look good at all. It look like So what you doing? We can't see you really. I mean, you can see me, but it looks kind of grainy and stuff. So I feel like you need a ring light. It just makes sure your quality of your videos looks so much better, especially from recording from a iPhone. So I'm just gonna turn both my lightings back on because honey, I don't like it like this. Guys, what I forgot to mention, what I should have mentioned in the beginning, is you want to make sure that your lighting on your phone is turned all the way up. Like when you go in your settings and you can turn the screen light up, you want to make sure it's turned all the way up so that you can actually see. Because if you anything like me and you kind of blind, so my crazy butt used to be recording videos and have the lighting low on my phone, and I used to be like, dang, I can't really see myself, I don't really know what I'm doing in the video, and my butt had the lighting on my phone down. So now I make sure it's turned all the way up, and also that makes your battery die too. So just be mindful of having your charger nearby while you're recording, because your battery is going to quickly die. And I always make sure I have my phone charging while I'm recording. So yeah. Another thing that I want to mention is backgrounds. Of course, you can use any background you want. You don't want your background just looking crazy, but I used to personally use like a corner of my room, but I got tired of that, so I just said I went and literally bought like some cloths from Walmart. They were literally like probably like $5 or $7, literally cloths. And what I do is I scratch it. I scratch the cloth so it won't be any wrinkles. I also bought a steamer so I can use the steamer because it always be wrinkly because I just throw it in the bag. So every time I have to steam the cloth to make sure it's just straight. And then what I use is thumbtacks, and I thumbtack the cloth into my wall. Now, I know y'all probably saying those thumbtacks gonna leave like little tiny holes, and it do leave like little tiny holes. But I honestly don't mind because I can just use it when I'm ready. I can just buy like some little sheetrock and glaze over that and paint over it, and I'll be good. But I said that you can either two things. You can buy a big piece of cardboard, get some command scripts, and attach the command script to the cardboard onto the wall, and then you can put the cloth on top of the cardboard. That way the thumbtacks will just be in the cloth on the cardboard. Or you can go buy a stand or a what is them little stands, y'all know the little, I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna insert a picture. Pins to attach, and that can scratch it too, but I don't have room in my room like I told y'all, so this works for me, just using the thumbtacks to attach it to my wall. When I'm ready, I can use some sheetrock, paint over the holes when I'm ready, but right now it's just little holes in my wall. It don't bother me. Or you can put a picture over the little holes, but right now it's little holes. It's little holes inside my wall, and I'm okay with that. I have those in every color. I got a pink one, I got a yellow one, I got a white one. I ordered a couple from Amazon. I don't really use them that much, but you can use any background you want to use. You can even probably use a sheet, because these are basically kind of like sheets, but they're a little bit thicker and a little bit look better quality than sheets. Like it almost look like I have like this paint on my wall, but it's not paint. Somebody asked me the other day, is those just different rooms in your house? No, man, you think I got a yellow room, pink room, blue room? No, I just literally use different cloths and I attach it to the wall, I steam it, and I make it do what it is. Next thing is, so you got your lighting, you got whatever background you can use. Mind you, you don't have to use this. You can use your dang on room. As long as it's clean and it's a nice setting, use your room, okay? Your lighting, you got your background that you're gonna use, you got whatever camera stand you're gonna use, or a phone stand, or if you're gonna finesse it and try to use some books or whatever you're gonna use, you got all of that together. And so now the next thing is editing. When you edit, I personally like to use iMovie. I can't really get into the gist of how to use that because that would be totally like a whole separate video in itself. But I use iMovie. Make sure you use different transitions on iMovie. Make sure that you're using the opening and closing things so it can graze into opening and glaze out into closing. It's a lot go into that, y'all, the iMovie thing, because like I said, it's a whole nother app, and I'm not that good at explaining how to edit stuff. I'm more so of a visual learner. I can't really, tell y'all how to use editing editing, stuff like that. Like I said, it's a totally different video, and I feel like that's something you'll have to watch me doing. But I use iMovie. For my thumbnails, the thumbnails are the pictures you use when you're uploading. For my thumbnails, I use the Fonto app, and I use Facetune and Fonto. So Fonto is going to help you shape your photo so that it actually fits the screen on YouTube, because if your picture that you're using don't fit the screen on YouTube, it's going to crop it out and it's going to look weird. So you want to make sure that your picture is actually fit the screen on YouTube. Facetune is actually an editing app for your photos. You can zoom in, you can soften the picture, you can add vibrancy to the picture, you can whiten your teeth, you can make your highlight pop in even more. Those two apps are actually free. The other thing that I use, guys, that makes my video even more popping, you don't have to take this step, because like I said, if you have some good lighting, you should be fine. But I bought this app, and I think it was like $4, and it's actually a color grading app, and I use that to color grade my photos, and not my photos, my videos, and it'll actually take my videos from looking like this into looking like this. Okay, so the color grading app, you know, like I said, those are videos, y'all, that y'all gonna have to kind of do research on y'all own a little bit, because I can't really get into the gist of how to edit with those type of things. It's just something that you have to learn to play with and learn how to try to work with on your own, because that's what I personally did. You don't have to use the color grading app. It's totally optional. I just like it because I feel like it adds that 4K feel. 4K is just a higher resolution to record in, and it makes your videos look more cinematic, like more like you recorded from a good quality expensive camera, or a good, you know, decent camera when you color grade your videos. So that's what I personally like to use. I don't use it on all my videos because I don't feel like it's always necessary to use it on all my videos. So you can definitely opt out of using that, but I personally love it. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you all are making a YouTube or have a YouTube and you're recording on your iPhone and you have any more questions, feel free to either follow me on Instagram and we can discuss more in detail if you have any more questions, or you can just, if it's a little simple, you know, question, you can always just comment it down below and I will always reply to all of you. Y'all are my babies. But without further ado, I love you all so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Follow your girl on Instagram at Quoia_Renae. I love you all. Bye.